you can play offense to some of these targets.
And that's what a player like Matt Kuchar, as we watch his approach here, 175, has done so well over the years. When he gets on a venue that really suits his game, it's almost like Matt Kuchar's game elevates.
Yeah, like that? Is that elevated enough?
Yes. On point there, Matt Kuchar.
Really come out from the get-go and be on that hunting birdies.
I always look forward to it, a course like this, but whether I liked it or not depended on my first 5 holes or so.
So these greens are a very manageable speed. They're not scary by any stretch of the imagination. And there we go. Not scary at all.
Nothing to be afraid of. First birdie of the week for Nick Taylor from long range.
Another veteran out on tour. Oh boy, go in. Oh! Maybe we'll see our first birdie.
There you go. His friends call him Kenny.
Yeah, if the lie's good, he should be able to spin this out of that lie. Check. Oh, what a shot.
Well called too, partner. He has that left for birdie. That could get him to 2 under.
Great up and down. Both of these players.
Should be coming out up.
Good looking line here.
Oh, wonderful shot from Nick Taylor.
That was gorgeous.
Great angle. Let's see how he keeps that putter head super low to the ground both ways. How pure was that?
That was really pretty.
See if he can convert right here. Not a lot of break on these greens at La Quinta. This is why this golf course plays as the easiest of the 3 right here.
So the ball found the bunker for Justin Thomas with that second shot at the par 5 at La Quinta, the 5th hole.
He's got some magical hands around the greens. You watch him warm up, and it is something special. Yeah, he felt like that ball was kind of knuckling out of there, right?
Justin Thomas for the birdie. Bunker to birdie at 5.
Day trying to knock it in for eagle. Yes! Come on. The big bird for Jason Day at the 6th. He leapfrogs up to 3 under.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Look at this. Put the blinker on. It's a good thing he didn't make solid contact with that, because it wouldn't have done that if he hit it solid. Maybe more towards a cup there, so big breaker from left to right. Stay up. Oh, nice catch. Hole. Back-to-back birdies after the double bogey at the 7th. Probably just a gap wedge. It's on a good line. Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
As you said, when that goes through it, almost looks like the putter head's going straight up in the air.
Yeah, back out in a good position here. 103 for Nick. Bringing it in high. Good looking line here. Needs a hop.
Oh, I got the hop and a little sizzle there. That's perfectly underneath the hole.
Taylor for birdie here at 8. Gary, he's got it going right now.
Just hit it over there, and he delivered.
3rd shot for Hughes at 8. Pretty big swing there with the wedge.
Yeah, that's full bore with that lob wedge. He was on the edge of that yardage. Hence the ability to really get that one to check.
There's a lot of times on tour, you know, that you'll thank the guy for an assist.
Bang, finally.
There we go.
Mackenzie Hughes takes the lid off into 1 under.
Kind of scoot one back there. You think maybe try to flight this down just a little bit to get that ball to skip. And he's got this one up high. It's working just right of the flag.
Just barely right of the flag, John. Nick Taylor is playing with heaps of confidence.
Yeah, this one's all about keeping the pace up. Yep.
Buries it right in the middle. So Nick Taylor, 5 birdies in his last 7 holes. Back to La Quinta. Justin Thomas for a more conventional birdie.
Got it. Yeah. I tell you what, he's making some big strides with that putter. It looks a heck of a lot more free. He doesn't look as robotic anymore.
So Jason Day with his 3rd at the 10th. So par 4.
Look out.
Oh, Jason Day moves to 4 under par.
It goes, it ebbs and flows, and when you feel something, you've got to make some hay.
Mackenzie Hughes trying to make some hay at 9.
Golly.
Let him in.
Bonus birdie. You play some defense, now you're staring bogey in the face, and you're scuttling all of the forward momentum.
That is the name of the game. Finau at 6 over at La Quinta.
Now he's turned his momentum, hasn't he? Birdie back on the previous hole, now stuffs one over there.
Tony Finau looking for the big bird. This at the 6th at La Quinta. Cashes it in.
Across the slope, going to move ever so slightly back to the right once it loses a bit of speed.
It's a good point, Billy Ray, and focus on the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes to get these golf courses looking the way they do week in, week out.
Well, that right hole location certainly favors his high fade. Just a touch of left to right in this one.
Really nicely done. Work on these golf courses so that each week when the players arrive and when we watch, they look so good. Let's go to the 12th.
Ches Reavie sending his 2nd. Airborne? Okay. At the 12th, Ches Reavie, we saw that wonderful approach earlier, Johnson.
Coming out of the fairway bunker as well, back hole location. You really can't see this green. It was tremendous. Great birdie.
Sharply over there, over the green. You have to be very conservative with this play.
Yeah, middle of the green would be a great shot here, Billy Ray. Well done, leaving himself the uphill putt.
Ever so slightly back to the right once it loses a bit of speed.
It's a good point, Billy Ray, and focus on the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes to get these golf courses looking the way they do week in, week out. Over to Tony Finau for a birdie at the 9th. Yes, nicely done. Tony was saying earlier in the week, he really, his big goal for this year is to be physically healthy. And the 2nd at the 9th for Will Zalatoris, coming towards the end of his round. Would you rather start on the tougher golf course or the easier golf course? And the man who finished 13th in the FedExCup standings last year, Zalatoris, for a birdie, finishing his day. Yeah, nicely done.
And Jim Gallagher Jr., you're watching Mackenzie Hughes.
Yeah, 143 should just be a pitchy wedge, landed just short and let it hit firm as it should.
Yep, ball reacts nicely for him. Now at the 12th, Mackenzie Hughes trying to add another birdie to his card. Yep. Such a smooth putting stroke he has.
Back over to the 4th.
Carson Young.
middle right hole location here. We're going to be really hard to get it close if you don't fade it. Carson likes to play a little draw. Ooh, landed that perfectly.
Yeah, good look at birdie to get.
On the rock. Hey, Carson.
Over at the 13th, Smiley putting from off the green.
Get in here, Wayne. There you go, man.
And knocking it in, nicely done. It gets him to a couple under par here in the opening round. Go back over to the 11th. It was a great start last week for Jackson Suber in his PGA Tour career. Finished tied for 6th at the Sony Open. This is an eagle putt. And wow, he gets to 5 under par here with quite a lot of ground left to cover.
I wasn't expecting that answer, Tom. I thought he was going to say, oh, it really, you know.
Yeah, I thought you were going to help out the amateurs. No.
That's so good. Jason Day for birdie at the 16th. Oh, he races that one in. Okay. Jason Day suddenly just 2 back. Justin Thomas moving along nicely on this Thursday at 16 at La Quinta.
Had a nice week here last year, finished 3rd. Played in that final group with Nick Dunlap and Sam Burns.
Okay. Back to La Quinta, we saw the approach from Justin Thomas. Can he get to 5 under?
This is the club that's really held him back the last couple of years. Still striking it. The short game is perfect. It's a good place to get your putter right, too. These greens roll better than any place on tour.
Yeah, just a pitching wedge here. Not a breath of wind. This is on a terrific line, gentlemen. Tom Hughes locked in this player.
And it's just a tiny, tiny little, you know, maybe it's a slight mechanical thing, maybe it's the visualization. But Nick Taylor is just pouring them in end over end every single time.
He's 1 off the lead.
Such a nice start last week, Hawaii with the T6 and showing immediate comfort around the stadium as well. It's going to be massive for his year, getting off to a good start like this. He'll reshuffle way up at the end of the West Coast swing and be in a great position to get as many starts as possible in his rookie year.
Nice putt. Thank you.
Thanks. As we head up to the 18th and see if Alex Smalley can pour this one home from long distance.
Haven't seen a single person miss this putt left. Looks like he's got a good beat on it.
Oh, wow, a bonus birdie for Alex. And he closes in style and will card a 68. What a bounce back.
Going to be refreshing for the guys that played Stadium today to get over to La Quinta Country Club tomorrow and take it deep. Easy par 5s and real chance.
We'll see just JT Poston here at PGA West tomorrow on the Stadium course. A 10 under par 62, and he is leading the way right now in round 1 of the American Express. There you see veteran Ryan Palmer. He loves coming out here. So many good scores. We talked about that at the beginning, and look at the bottom of the first page. You think Michael Thorbjornsen is going to be a star out here, don't you?
Absolutely is going to be a star. He's going to follow right in the footsteps of Ludwig Oberg. I think he's going to win this year on the PGA Tour.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch more, click here. To subscribe, click here.